Welcome to Prime Time. My name's James Gallagher,
I'm Coach Mendelsohn.
and tonight we're going to talk to you about this past weekend in college football and what we expect the rest of the way.
James, it's on your opinion. How about that Red River rivalry? What a game.
I mean, that game is textbook. There was a lot of craziness to start it, and the ending did not disappoint with Oklahoma just edging out a victory. Looked like the more physical team.
They were the more physical team. And if we weren't one thing in that game is Dylan Gabriel. He's got that dog in him. He's just a pure dog.
That's the type of guy I want commanding the football for my team going deep into January.
Quick question. Dylan Gabriel or Quinn Ewers?
I'm going Quinn Ewers.
I'm going Quinn Ewers too, but Dylan Gabriel, I think he might have jumped Quinn Ewers in the Heisman voting.
Very possible, but we all knew who's going to end up winning that award, Caleb Williams.
So next, let's talk about Big Ten football. Let's talk about Ohio State, Maryland. It was a tied game going into halftime, but Ohio State was able to pull away in the second half. What's your takeaway from Ohio State's first half struggles?
I mean, let's be honest. So far this year, the Buckeyes have gotten off to rough starts, but the second half has just been their half. They come out, they dominate it because they just got dogs all over the field, starting with the guy Marvin Harrison Jr.
He might be the second pick in the NFL draft this year, but only behind Caleb Williams.
Oh, he for sure should be the second pick. The guy, his athleticism, his ability to just go up and get balls is like something we haven't seen in a really long time.
This is a hot take, but to me, he's better than his dad, and his dad was a Hall of Famer. So that's a lot of praise coming from me.
I mean, if I'm being honest, I'm going to have to agree with you. He is better than his dad.
Quick, who's your best team in the Big Ten? Ohio State, Penn State, or Maryland? I meant Michigan.
I'm going Ohio State.
I still think Michigan's the best team.
So going in now to the college football playoff, who are your four teams you look at?
I got Georgia, Ohio State. Even though I do think Michigan's better than them, I think Ohio State's going to win that game, win the Big Ten championship, and sneak into the playoffs. I got Florida State because they have a cupcake schedule, and Washington because I just love Michael Penix.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I got a little bit of a disagreement here. I definitely got Georgia number 1. I got Ohio State number 2, Florida State number 3, and go Sooners, Oklahoma number 4.
Let's just quickly talk about the University of Miami versus Georgia Tech game. How do you not need that ball?
I mean, there's a couple reasons why maybe they thought it was just a good idea to try and pick up first down. But honestly, there's no excuse. You just need the ball.
The ball. Just knee the ball. It just makes me so mad how coaches, like my mailman would even know to knee the ball in that situation. My mailman, all right?
I mean, but later on after the game, head coach comes out and he just throws shade on his offensive coordinator. Your thoughts on that?
He's the head of the football operations program there. It is his decision not to knee the ball. I don't want to hear it.
What about a sideline coach like a game manager?
I don't want to hear it. Next, let's talk about Colorado versus Arizona State. Shedeur Sanders once again went Brady mode and pulled out a clutch win in the end.
Now, what do you mean by Brady mode?
He's got that clutch gene. He needed a field goal. A minute left, tie game. He drove the field, got in field goal range. Colorado wins by 3.
I mean, I agree with you. This kid, he's got a mentor, Tom Brady. And if your mentor's Tom Brady, you know you're going to be a dog. But I'd like to get your idea on the skill position players that Colorado's got.
One, they got Travis Hunter. I mean, as said by Deion Sanders, he is Riddley Gucci. He is a dog. In my opinion, he's one of the best players in the nation. He's not going to come out of the NFL. He's not going to come to the NFL this year. He'll wait a year, and so will Shedeur Sanders. But when he comes out, I think he'll be a top 5 pick.
Well, Hunter's not even eligible. He's a sophomore.
He is eligible.
No, he's not.
No, he is.
No.
He is. He's a redshirt.
He's a sophomore.
Redshirt.
You have to be a junior.
He's eligible.
Well, moving on,
I
though.
will bet you money he is eligible.
He is not eligible.
He is eligible.
Okay. I guess he's eligible. But something I really think, though, and I want people, listen up. In the next 3 years, this Colorado program will make the college football playoffs, not only because it's going to expand, but because Deion's going to start getting some high-name recruits, especially offensive linemen and defensive linemen, which he needs.
I mean, I agree with you. I mean, right now, that's the weakest side of their ball. They're just, in general, they're just small on the offensive side and the defensive line. I mean, that's why Oregon manhandled them.
I agree with you. Well, that's going to be all from us tonight. Now let's